everybody. Is yours truly, Mufasa Fat Show. Coming to you live with another episode of Alphacology, man. I appreciate you guys for holding on, man. We had a wild 2021, man. I appreciate everybody who's been holding on, listening, all my supporters, man. I couldn't did this without you, man. I started this back in 2019, and now it's 2021, and it's no looking back. Shout out to all my friends out there, man. You guys know where to find me. Shout out to everybody who did a consultation. Shout out to James Whitley. Shout out to James, man. He dropped a $200 donation. And I promise you guys, bro, every donation I get, it goes straight to the Alphacology podcast. We helping each other build, man. I'm building a conference soon with some of my brothers, man. And I really do appreciate you guys for listening, tuning in, and things of that nature, man. I got some collaborations going on soon, and we will definitely be in the building 2022, man. We got to ball out, man. The last quarter of 2021, man, I definitely did my thing, man. I dropped my book. I told you fellas I was dropping that book, man. The book here, it actually was, I kept pushing it back. It actually was supposed to drop on my birthday, but I dropped it before my birthday. So you could go ahead and look it up on Amazon. Alpha Male Rules to Live by Gregory M. Fatshaw. That's my real name, if y'all was wondering. And gonna enjoy the book, man. The thing about the book, to be honest, when people ask me what's the most exciting thing about the book, the most exciting thing about my book is it's a workbook as well. It's interactive. Toward the end of at the end of the book, I put like 50 blank pages in that goddamn book for you to write your own fucking alpha male rules to live by. And you don't have to write 50 rules, but I put a couple pages where you can write your own rules to live by, and some extra pages where you could just create your own plans, man. Every man should have a plan. Create your own plan. That was a part of my book. Create your own plan. Weekly, daily goals, all of that, man. Create your own plan. I got a hardcover, which is $34. The paperback, which is $24, and then the Kindle read, I think it's $10. I don't know, $7, I think, $8. I don't know. I forgot. But y'all go check it out, man. I got the Kindle, the paperback, and the hardcover. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to my grandfather, man. He pushed me to get that book done. His death really pushed me and put me in the zone. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. That night I published that book, I clicked send. It was just like a whole monkey lifted off my back, but it inspired me. Like, I cried tears of joy. I'm like, man, I can't believe I wrote a goddamn book. I would have never thought. 16-year-old me would have never thought I would have been an author. And I can't wait to write this next book. Fellas, this is what I did. I finished my book. I got my CDL learner's permit, and I closed on my house. I completed all my goals I said I was going to complete in 2021. Even I'm dual licensed. I'm licensed to be a teacher in the state of Florida and the state of Georgia now. That shit is very exciting to me. And then I'm going to have my dual license as a realtor in the state of Georgia. As soon as I take that test and pass it, it's nothing. I said all that to say this. It's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. Just don't put your mind to bullshit. Make sure it's part of your purpose. And I did all this shit halfway distracted. I felt like I could have been even more focused. So my next step for 2022 is being more focused, being more dedicated to what started it all, what pushed me to do this, all this stuff was my goddamn podcast and you guys actually listening to my podcast and feeding off me. I'm feeding off your energy as well. Y'all feeding off mine. It's like a good recharge, man. And I learned a lot of stuff in 2021. I learned a lot of stuff about people, in general, and some good-hearted men and women out here that I would like to one day just get them on my show and we just go at it and we chop it up and they say some inspirational words to you to keep you going, keep you pushing. Um, and if works, man, I do in the future. I do plan on reading your. I don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind if I read some of your inbox questions and make a podcast out of it. I'm gonna start doing that. So, fellas, y'all hit me up on Instagram, Mufasa_Fashaw, on Twitter, Jones G Fashaw. Every Wednesday, I have a Brotherhood Twitter space. It's kind of like Clubhouse. If you guys on Twitter, every Wednesday, y'all follow my page, I'll share it. I have a Twitter space with me and a bunch of other young, successful brothers, man, with great minds. We get together and we share what y'all like to call game. And I don't know why they call it game, but just drop gems of knowledge on about being the most alpha male version of yourself and being the most on point motherfucker you can be. Um, I just really, excuse my language, just freaking, I'm not even, I'm about to say the F word. Freaking excited, man. Just excited about 2022, man. And I've been working hard, getting my mind right, keeping my body right, staying in shape, making sure every woman in my life adds value to my life, makes my life easier, doesn't stress me out. Um, Doing what I can, being a father to my daughters, doing everything I can, man. I appreciate you guys, man. I want you guys to go in the new year refocused and recharged. And some of us, I know it's hard, but whatever situation you're in, get the fuck out of that situation. Write a plan down. Read the damn book. I got a book now. Read the book. Write you a plan down. And it's not hard a book to read. It ain't like 200 pages long. It's probably like 60, 70 pages. Big print. It's an easy read. You probably could read it in a day. But the most important part is I wrote that book to leave a legacy inspired. I'm trying to get all you can. Get all I can at you. Okay, we're gonna be movers and shakers. We're gonna be doers next year, man. I've seen a lot of people spend a lot of time talking about what they're gonna do and what they can do, but never do it. I showed you guys. I went and got recertified, dual certified, got me a CDL license, gonna start a trucking business, published a book, gonna write another book, gonna run another space, actually doing a conference now. I got in the right mind doing a conference, man. If you guys, I do have a group chat. Um, Shout out to my fellas in the group chat, man. If you guys want to be a part of the Alphacology group chat, make sure you hit me up. Well, I drop some gems, some game in there. Usually when they ask me questions in there, 99.9% of the time I answer them. I'm not the only cat that's in that chat that gives dope ass game. I notice that even in the Alphacology group chat, man, um, we have young brothers come in that chat and we lace them up with game and shoot, iron sharpens iron to the point where sometimes they just come in the chat and be like, Alphacology, man, you was right, man. You was right. I'm like, nah, you was right. You already had the knowledge. You just had to make somebody else confirm it. Man, we gonna make heaven on earth, fellas. It's gonna be. You just gotta unlock it, man. You gotta believe it's inside you already. I live a great life. I live a beautiful life, man. I stress out sometimes, but I learned a lot, especially through that housing process where buying a house. I learned a lot about society and how people view me as a young man and thinking I can't do certain shit. But you could do anything you put your mind to. All right? Remember, assets over liabilities, man. I want you guys to acquire assets. Assets, assets, assets. Assets. Please require all of that. Requiring assets. I'm gonna do a podcast on acquiring assets, figuring out who's an asset and who's a liability, man. Those are great things. In the future, I do hope I could get some YouTube vibes going for real. Like I said, I start from the ground up. I just want to put it out there. The bells and whistles will come later. Um, I definitely want to get everybody going. And with that being said, man, I just want to drop this on you guys, man. Hope you guys have a great 2022. We'll be hearing more from me. Like I said, if you ever want to donate, Cash App Gregory Fashaw. Again, Cash App Gregory Fashaw. Um, if you buy the book, you get a free consultation. I want to let y'all know that. Anything else you want to ask questions, I'll probably be answering them via podcast style. So y'all can hit the DM too, man. Mufasa underscore Fashaw on IG. Twitter, Jones G Fashaw. I really love you guys, man. If you're listening to this, man, I appreciate you, man. Be the most alpha version of yourself. You are bigger than your fucking problems. Way bigger. With that being said, man, Happy New Year. Have a great night. Peace out. This is T. This is not T. This is protein.